Hello, um, I'm James Bryan and I'm going to teach you on what is quadratic inequality. First, what is quadratic inequality? Quadratic inequality is a mathematical statement that relates a quadratic expression as either less than or greater than another. So, quadratic inequality. Inequality means it is not equal. So instead, we are using is less than or greater than. So here are the examples. So I have three examples here. For one, I have x squared plus x minus 6, which is it has not a quadratic inequality. And for number 2, we have 3x squared minus 4x minus 7 equals 0, which is also not quadratic inequality because it has a equal sign. And for number 3, we have x minus 4, x minus 2 is greater than 0, which we can see that it has a greater than sign, which leads into a quadratic inequality. As you can see, I wrote down which is not quadratic and a quadratic inequalities. So, what I am going to do for number 3 is FOIL method. First, outer, inner, and last terms. By combining the first terms, the reason why I get x squared because I multiply the first terms, the x's, and the reason why I get minus 2x is by combining or multiplying negative 4 and x. And the reason why I get the 4x is so the negative 4 and x. And the 8 is negative 4 and negative 2, which is when we multiply the both negative terms, it will become positive. So it became positive 8 or plus 8. And by combining the like terms, I get minus 6x plus 8 is greater than 0. And for the next one, we also need to know on how to graph a quadratic inequality. So here's an example on how to plot a quadratic inequality, and I'll show you one. On number 1, there is an x is greater than 7. I'll draw the line. 4, -2, -1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and let it extend it, 5, 6, 7, and 8, 9. As you can see, the x is greater than 7, which is a hollow circle if you put it into the line, and so that the hollow circle is where the critical points are not included. And for number 2, as for the example number 2, as you can see, the x is greater than -3. So, -3, and that's the solid circle, the -3. And where is the starting point? To the left or to the right? So what do we have here? X is less than 0. So we're gonna plot a line. And what do you think what are we going to use? Is it hollow circle or solid circle? While I'm plotting the line, I am going to use the solid circle, where the critical points are included. What do you think? It goes to the left, as you can see, because it is less than. And as all you can see, the examples are pretty easy for this time, because the only thing that I'm based is what it's going through. As you can see, for the number 2 is greater than 2ax, where it going to the right. Now that we have gathered the knowledge of solving quadratic inequalities, we are going to try it into a word problem. So, Mrs. Perez is planning to fence her vacant lot for a parking space. The desired length of the lawn is 6 meters longer than its width. What will be the possible dimensions of the rectangular space if the should it be less than 40 square meters?